This video shows how to unbox and set up the HP Color LaserJet Pro MFP M476 printer. This printer is heavy. HP recommends using a cart or dolly to move it to the setup location. First, choose a well-ventilated, dust-free area to set up the printer. Make sure that the printer is not exposed to direct sunlight. Place the box on a flat, smooth surface. Open it by breaking the tape on the top and folding back the flaps. Inside the box, you'll find the following items: instructions for taking the printer out of the box, a multi-language installation guide. It's the basic step-by-step guide for setting up your printer, much like this video. The installation CD. It includes software for both Windows and Macintosh operating systems. This video only covers the hardware setup steps. If later you can't find the CD, or if you want to check for updated drivers, go to hp.com/support to search for new drivers for your printer. A multi-language support guide with phone numbers and websites for contacting HP technical support. The printer's limited warranty. A power cord. Make sure you only use the power cord that comes in the box with your printer. A phone cord for setting up the fax. And a USB cable for connecting the printer to your computer. Do not connect the USB cable during the video. Wait until you are instructed to do so when installing the software. Remove the cardboard accessories container and put it aside for recycling. Now we're ready to take the printer out of the box. Using the sheet on top of the printer as a guide, tip the box in the indicated direction until it lays on its side. Put one hand on the box as indicated on the sheet. Grab the protective plastic cover with the other hand and pull the printer out of the box. Set the box aside. Tilt the printer forward so it's standing on its base. Lift the printer, one side at a time, and remove the end caps. To take the printer out of the protective bag, remove the tape. Slide the plastic down, lift the printer, and slide the plastic from underneath it. Remove the protective film from the automatic document feeder's paper width guides and output tray. Remove the tape from the front of the printer. Remove the protective film from the main output tray. Lift the latch on the cartridge access door and lower the door. Press down on the blue latch and then pull the cartridge door out as far as possible. Locate the orange ring on the left side of one of the toner cartridges. Hold the cartridge in place with one hand and pull the ring straight up to remove the sealing tape with the other. Repeat these steps to remove the sealing tape from the other cartridges and discard the sealing tape. Push the cartridge drawer back into the printer and close the cartridge access door. Make sure that you close the latch securely. Now we'll load the paper. Pull the paper tray out of the printer. Slide the printer width and length guides out as far as they will go. Riffle the paper to make sure that none of the sheets are damaged. Flex the stack to break any locked edges that could cause jams. Tap the paper on a flat surface to make sure that the edges are aligned and even. Load the paper so the top of the page goes into the printer first. Make sure that the stack of paper is not higher than the marks on the paper tray guides. Slide the paper width and length guides inward until they stop at the edges of the paper. Do not push the guides so far in that they bend the paper. Push the paper tray back into the printer until it stops. Open the rear access door and remove the tape and protective film. Remove the protective film from the HP logo, and then close the rear access door. Plug the end of the power cord that came with the printer into the power connector. Make sure the plug is firmly in place. Plug the other end of the power cord into a power source. To prevent any power issues, HP recommends that you plug the printer directly into a wall outlet, not a power strip. Also make sure that your power source meets the minimum voltage requirements. You'll find them on the product label on the back of the printer. If you plan to use the printer's fax capability, find the fax port on the back of the printer and plug one end of the phone cord that came with the printer into it. Plug the other end of the phone cord into a phone jack. If you are connecting your printer to an Ethernet network, connect an Ethernet cable to the Ethernet port on the back of the printer. Plug the other end of the cable into your system's network port. Note that an Ethernet cable does not come with your printer. You will have to buy it separately. They are available at most electronics stores. On the front of the printer, press the power button to turn on the printer. The printer will make some noise while it initializes. Wait until the printer is idle and silent before continuing with the setup. This might take a few minutes. When the initialization is complete, you will need to select the language the printer will use. Establishing the correct language settings is an important step not only for setting up the hardware, but for setting up the printer's fax capability as well. First, remove the protective film from the control panel. Tap the down arrow to scroll to your desired language. Tap the language and then tap Yes. Tap the down arrow to scroll to your country or region. Tap your country or region and then tap Yes. The default settings screen displays. If you want the printer to download updates automatically, tap Self-Managed. If you want to download the updates manually, tap IT Managed. No matter which option you select, tap Yes afterwards. The printer calibrates itself. If the printer is connected to a network, you can find the printer's IP address on the control panel. Just tap either the wireless or Ethernet button, depending on your connection type. You are now ready to install the printer software on your computer. HP recommends that you install the software either from the CD or HP's website. You can find additional helpful videos at hp.com/support videos and on the HP YouTube channel, youtube.com/HP printer support.